How are you feeling about this the second time here in Brazil? You've been playing here before, and what's going to be different this time?
Well, there's the difference is there's two new guys in the band. We've been playing probably about the same songs, to be honest. But I don't know. I can't remember much about last time because we were very drunk last time we were in Brazil, I'm afraid. So
the name of the beer, at least.
I don't know. I can't remember.
They were sharing the responsibilities inside the band because, first of all, you used to focus in songwriting, and now you're sharing. How do you feel that? What did you say about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, Liam has been writing some songs, and so has Andrew, and so has Gem, and I have as well. So, but we've not actually sat down and decided what songs we're going to do for an album yet. So all the arguing and all the you know, the fighting is yet to come. We're arguing about whose song is going to go on the record, but that's in itself, that's quite nervous about it, but also quite excited. We just hope that we can make a good record and, you know, keep doing what we do. You know?
What do you feel when you step on the stage this time? Because since the beginning, you got intention to be a superstar, to be in the stardom, you know. And now that you are a superstar, how do you feel?
Tired. Tired and excited. And sometimes it's great. Sometimes it's like.
Yeah, but don't you think sometimes it's a good thing to be an ordinary person?
Well, you know, away from the band, I'd like to consider myself an ordinary person, but I think it would be great to be normal. I'm not crazy. Nah. I am normal. I don't know what I'm saying. I need to be myself. I can't be no one else.
Arguments with Liam, don't you think it's, in spite of being a familiar issue, you know, it works like a good marketing for the band? All you to do with that?
Yes.
Yes, that's it. The concert that you were looking forward to seeing in this festival?
Well, I seen R.E.M. last night on the television, that was okay, and I seen the Foo Fighters, that was quite bizarre. I'll be looking forward to seeing what Guns N' Roses are like, and then I think we're gonna. Yeah, well, you know, I used to like them when Slash was in them. I'm not taking the piss. I used to like them when Slash was in them. It'd be funny seeing them without him, but we're just gonna go and have a good time and hopefully, you know, get out in one piece.
What would you say to the fans that are going to attend the concert in this festival tonight? Yeah.
We'll just clap very loudly in between the songs, please.
Bom, ainda na música inglesa a gente muda do rock pro pop e vê que os meninos do Five, que não se consideram uma boy band, vocês sabiam disso? Eles não se consideram uma boy band. Bom, vamos ver o que eles tinham a dizer pro Edgar antes do show dos caras no Rock in Rio 3.
What do you feel when you are there on the stage, facing that big audience, huge like this? What do you feel? Man, you got scared with that?
Well, people asked us earlier whether we got nervous. We don't get nervous. As I said, you know, you could put us in front of 4 million people and we wouldn't be nervous. We would just get a...
But I think being nervous, it seems that you are there, you know, intensive there.
We never get nervous. We only get the adrenaline rush, you know, like the big, you know, buzz. Yeah.
How would you define this emotion? What do you define this emotion if it's not, you know, nervous?
Yeah, no, it's like a yeah sort of thing. That's the only way I could express it.
Which was the weirdest thing that happened, you know, talking about fans, about groupies, you know?
Like Scott had a girl get into his hotel room, so he came back, opened the door, and there's a fan on his bed. Wow. And not a lot of clothes on. So he wasn't interested, so he called security out, and that was it. Like, but Yeah, just all sorts of madness. They'll do anything. They're mad. But in a good way, you know. It's entertaining.
What have you been doing since you arrived here? You arrived here yesterday, isn't it? You arrived here, and what have you been doing since then?
We sat around yesterday. We sat around the pool drinking beer, having a good old laugh with Liam from Oasis.
Looking at the beautiful women.
You as British guys, you may love soccer, you love football like us in Brazil. Do you have any plans to go to the Maracanã to attend any match?
If we play any Brazilians, we'll get trashed. So
Being in a soccer match with the Brazilian here?
not a chance. Not a chance.
We're gonna beat the whole block rockin'. Give us some room and let me get down. That whole block the pop.
What do you do with the fact that the media is always trying to label this band like boy bands? How do you deal with that?
We are a boy band. It doesn't matter to us because we are a boy band, but all we say is that we're a little bit different from, say, if you play Backstreet Boys and NSYnc's records, they sound quite similar. But if you play our records, they can always tell that it's a 5 record. There's always something different about it.
But do you think it's a good idea to play an instrument? Or are you guys trying to play something or to learn how to play and
Very good keyboard player and a bit of a guitarist. Rich can bust a bit on the violin. Jay's quite good on the drums. Scott can play the flute, can't he, Scott?
Why don't you play it live?
Maybe one day. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. I can play the recorder.
I think it's gonna be a great idea, man.
It will be a good idea, but maybe you have to wait and see. Who knows?
So don't try to ignore. Time for some action. Creeping up your back and keep the beat nasty like Jennifer.
Who knows? Bom, já tem entrevistas com NSync, Foo Fighters, Neil Young e R.E.M. Você então não saia daí, de jeito nenhum. De volta com a segunda parte do MTV Especial Rock in Rio. A gente vê agora mais uma entrevista exclusiva feita pela MTV durante o festival. Com um show mais maduro, os jovens australianos do Silverchair aqueceram o público antes da apresentação do Red Hot Chili Peppers no domingo. Aqueceram não só o público, porque o Daniel Jones, com aquele casaco a lá James Brown, também suou até dizer chega, né? Mas a Sarah conversou com os meninos do Silverchair antes da apresentação. Vamos dar uma olhada.
Is it Rock in Rio like a restart for you guys?
Yeah, I suppose it is. It's the kick-off of all the new stuff because we're going to play 2 new songs and yeah, we just start the ball rolling again.
When the new CD is gonna be released?
The Silverchair CD. We're probably going to record it the middle of this year, and it all depends how long it takes to make. So probably the start of next year or the end of this year.
But have you written everything?
Most of it. There's a little bit left to be done, but it's mainly just finding the right producer now.
When you release this album, are you gonna coming back to Brazil?
Hopefully, yeah. We really like it. We're thinking of doing a Brazil-only tour, actually. Having 5 days off in between every show just to recuperate, because the shows are going to be pretty full on.
It's a great idea.
Yeah, it is a great idea. We're going to have to speak to management about it.
Have you seen anything about Rock in Rio?
Yeah, there's something on telly the other day, and Sepultura on.
What did you think about Sepultura?
What do I think?
Yeah.
They're good. The singer looks really angry. So they're good. He's a pretty angry guy. A good band.
It's your second time here in Brazil, and yesterday you swam and drank. How was it? It was hot in Rio, huh?
No, it was great. It was good just to have a couple of days to relax before the gig and get in the Rio vibe.
How about being with Red Hot Chili Peppers tonight and Deftones? Do you enjoy these bands?
Yeah, they're great. We've done quite a few shows with the Chili Peppers now, so it's good to catch up with them again and say hi.
Do you know anything about Brazilian music? You said that you were gonna see Capital Inicial tonight,
I suppose I'm learning. I'm going to take tonight to learn about Brazilian music.
But you haven't heard yet.
No, not yet.
Yeah, Sepultura.
Yeah, you talked about Sepultura.
That's all we know, but it's not because we're ignorant. It's just because in Australia they don't really play Brazilian music very much, and obviously we're from Australia, so we don't hear it. But we're gonna learn about it. Chris bought a Brazilian instrument today. What was it?
What did you do?
We went down to the hippie markets in somewhere down in town, and we just went shopping at these markets.
Okay, so you're having fun.
Terá sido um berimbau? Bom, sei lá, né? E o NSync fez um show que foi considerado o melhor da noite adolescente do Rock in Rio 3. Com efeitos especiais, coreografias caprichadas. Os caras pareciam animados com o Brasil na conversa que eles levaram com o Edgar antes do show. Vamos ver.
We like the change, yeah. It's much better. How are you feeling?
Very good, very good. You know, we're happy to be in South America for the first time, and proud to bring our whole concert tour here. So
Yes, this is gonna be your biggest audience probably. How are you feeling about that? Because they are very exciting to attend a show.
Yeah, we're very excited. It gives us a chance. We've never been to Brazil before. First time here, and actually we get to perform our whole show. You know, because usually for Rock in Rio you only perform like 45 minutes, whatever. We're giving them the whole thing.
So what have you been doing since you landed in South America? Have you got the opportunity to go to the beach?
A little bit. Yeah. We've been hanging out at the pool. It's been a little crazy.
Yeah.
Since Rock in Rio's happening, there's been fans everywhere. So we hang out at the pool, get a little sun.
Sometime.
And
what about the girls?
Ooh.
Beautiful. Woo! Yeah. What would you say about that? Wow. It's crazy, man.
watch out for flying objects.
It's crazy. Wow, what do you think is the hardest thing to swallow about the success? About being this, big business?
I'd say the only tough part about it is that you don't have any personal time, and you start to lose faith in who you can trust. When you're small, a lot of people want to help you because they want to help you. The bigger you get, the more people want to bring you down and things like that, and so it's hard to trust people.
Can this be true? Tell me, can this be real? How can I put into words what I feel?
Is it hard to catch up on the choreography, to do the same thing on the stage? Sometimes it's hard to catch up on the choreography.
When we first started, it was just a little time just so we get the feel for the choreographer. But I mean, as far as I think we know the people that we work with them now for over a couple of years, it's pretty easy. I mean, maybe some movements are a little hard, but we'll learn a song.
It's just a matter of practicing. We get tired when we haven't practiced in a while, but as long as you practice a lot, it becomes natural.
Okay, what comes to your mind when you heard the word Brazil?
Women.
Women? Carnival?
Yeah.
Nature,
Rock in Rio.
Forest, jungle.
I think about partying and samba music.
Yeah, that's it. I like that. Actually, we have a lot of very good things here. Do you learn how to dance this?
Yeah, do it again.
Shake my booty.
Do the booty shake.
We have a lot of different bands here.
Vem me dar pouquinho desse teu chamego.
Precisa um ótimo aperitivo para os roqueiros mais clássicos que não viam a hora de escutar Neil Young, ele, ao vivo. A Sheryl conversou com a Sarah sobre o passado de backing vocal e também sobre a carreira dela, que já acumulou vários hits, como a gente pôde ver durante o show. Vamos lá.
You play lots of instruments. Which one do you choose to write, Sheryl?
I usually write on bass because it makes me think more about the melody than about the chords.
And when you were you were at home, when you were traveling, it comes.
Sometimes it comes really quickly and it will come out all as a whole song, and then other times I have to really work at it. I'll have part of a song for like months and months, and I'll keep working on it and thinking about it, and then eventually I'll finish it.
You've worked worked a lot with pop idols as a backing vocal. Do you think it helped you to deal with this success?
Kind of. One of the first gigs I ever did was with Michael Jackson, and we played for so many people. We played for audiences of like 75,000 people, and I think that was good training for me, but I think you're not really prepared to stand out in front of people as the front person until you do it.
On a god neon street that I care at all.
And what are your influences?
Well, I listen to a lot of old country music, and I listen to a lot of blues, and of course, I listen to a lot of rock and roll, like the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin and the Faces, and those old bands.
And do you like anything like from nowadays?
I actually I always buy current stuff, and I'm always listening to music, and there's just been stuff all the way along that I've liked. Like I loved the Cardigans when they came out, and I really liked Beck, and I liked some of Fiona Apple's stuff, and I actually like the way Eminem's record sounds. I don't really like what he says, but I like the way his record sounds.
It ain't no disco. And it's not Los Angeles.
You recorded Sweet Child of Mine. So do you know that Guns N' Roses was here? And have you heard about something? Or what do you think about Axl Rose? What do you think about Guns N' Roses being back?
Well, I'm really excited about it because I think Axl was definitely one of the most original rock stars. And he made a huge impact in the 80s on rock and roll. I mean, rock really all of a sudden became revived, and I was really excited to hear he was going to be playing here, and I'm dying to see some of the footage. I wish I could have been here, but I heard he was great and that his band was amazing.
Like you in Brazil, we have this beautiful view right here. Are you gonna do anything else apart from the concert?
As soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to the beach.
Tava louca pra terminar logo a entrevista. Vamos acabar logo com isso, eu quero ir pra praia. Agora, com certeza, a entrevista mais engraçada que vocês vão assistir nessa segunda parte do MTV Especial Rock in Rio é a do Foo Fighters. Sempre muito bem-humorados, os caras se divertiram com o Edgar, brincaram com a equipe de produção do Contato MTV e até mandaram um recado pros fãs brasileiros.
What really happened that time? You were supposed to be here, I think, last year.
We had scheduled a tour, and we were planning on coming down, and about a week before coming down here, there were problems in the scheduling of the tour.
Right.
So instead of coming down and having it be fucked up or having it be wrong and difficult for everybody, we thought we'd just wait.
You know you make me break.
I've read that you record Nothing Left to Lose in your home studio in Virginia, doing barbecues, sessions with a lot of barbecues. You always...
we got fat.
We got fat.
We did, me and him.
Every time we recorded a new album, you got fat.
I don't want to look like... All right, here we go!
How was it to form the band?
It was all...
a game of chance, really.
A game of chance, really. Nate was in a band, and they were kind of falling apart a little bit, and he wasn't sure what he was going to do, and his friend William, who played the drums, they didn't know what they were going to do, so we got together and started playing, and then handed a tape to Pat Smear, who was playing in Nirvana. When we met Taylor, it just
I annoyed the hell out of him, begged him, and finally let me.
I think the Learning to Fly is one of the funniest videos that I've ever seen in my whole life.
Thank you.
And do you like act?
I think it's most fun when we're all kind of acting together. I can't imagine acting with other people. That would be really weird.
Look at, he's acting.
Yeah, it's acting.
We'll never win any of them.
Really?
No.
Don't care about it.
But at least
Not
we get
really.
to go. Mess things up a little.
Right. We'll go and get drunk and hang out with Bono. And play him our version of his Beautiful Day song.
Beautiful Days. Yeah.
I like that song. You like that song, don't you?
No.
You're starting to like it, aren't you?
No.
Yeah, you are. You didn't like it when you first heard it.
No,
now
I
you
do
kinda
not
like
it.
Yeah, you do.
I do not like that
I know
song.
you do.
It's watered down doo-doo.
What would you say to the Foo Fighters fans?
Thank you very much for liking us if you do. If you don't, I understand.
E nem só de rock and roll viveu o Rio de Janeiro na semana passada. Também lá rolou a disputadíssima final da Copa João Avelange. Enquanto Vasco e São Caetano decidiu em campo quem ficava com a taça, os ingleses do Iron Maiden se divertiam no Maracanã.
I really enjoyed the game. It was a really good game, some really good goals, and the atmosphere was unbelievable. I've never been to a Brazilian game before, so it's a fantastic, opportunity to go and see a game, and I really enjoyed it. I'm a fan of soccer everywhere in the world, so I love anywhere. I've been to many games in different countries, in Argentina and Finland and Russia, all kinds of places. I was neutral really because I don't support any team, the Brazilian team. I know many Brazilian teams, but I don't really support any one team. So I was just a neutral, But it was a really good game and good goals. Both teams played very well, I thought. My team is West Ham. They're not the best in the world, though. But they're a good team, very good team. First time, yeah, it was fantastic. The atmosphere was amazing. Yeah, I would like to go to next time I come. I'd like to go to see another team, in a different stadium, and to see what that's like as well.
Essa da banda Queens of the Stone Age, que se apresentou na sexta-feira no festival, entrou no palco da maneira mais natural possível. Bom, apesar disso, não sei exatamente uma novidade, o Nick Olivier, ele sempre faz isso nos shows. Bom, dessa vez ele disse que se inspirou no carnaval brasileiro. Bom, nada mais adequado então do que levar o cara para conhecer uma escola de samba. A equipe do Contato MTV fez a fineza então de levá-los ao Salgueiro.
I don't know what to say because I've never seen nothing like this. There's nothing but that. That's pure guts, pure rhythm. Nothing can take that over.
It's like, I don't know how to translate, but this is like a drummer's wet dream.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, ever. It's unbelievable. I can't. There's no word in any language that can describe standing here right now. I was expecting to come here and see something really cool, and I never expected that much. I was just like speechless, The music's so powerful, and the dancing is so shaken. It's just like it's electrifying. I think that it's just as heavy. It's just a different delivery. This is very heavy. There's so many people, and they're all here for the same thing, to have a good time and play. And it's kind of the same idea we have with our music. Different style, but it's a celebration. Our music has a lot of the same idea. It doesn't sound like that, but it's all about groove, and this is undeniable, I'm a fan of it. I don't know really as much about the artist, as much as the fact that I like samba and I like the spirit of what it is. And now I'm standing in Rio. It's been an honor to be part of, to be allowed to be able to watch the rehearsals, and it's obvious that the community has put a lot of time and energy and love into what they do, and it was really exciting for me as a drummer to be able to play with them for a little bit, and I'm not as good as they are at what they do, but it was wonderful to do, it was exciting, it's for a drummer to be able to be with so many other drummers is like, it's like a dream, It is a great atmosphere, and
And I'm really enjoying myself here in Rio de Janeiro, and the Samba School is a very good decision to come here. We're definitely a carnival type band, absolutely. If I ever have time from not touring, this would be the first place I would stop. I go home, get my bags, and come here. Oh, I'll see you there.
Diversão. Agora, eleger o melhor show do Rock in Rio 3 é uma tarefa difícil, muito dura, até para os críticos de música mais especializados. Bom, se o R.E.M. emocionou com um show maravilhoso, a hora em que o Neil Young subiu ao palco do Rock in Rio 3, não teve quem ficasse indiferente. Antes da apresentação, no último sábado, o Edgar conversou com essa lenda do rock, que por sinal desconversou quando ouviu esse papo de lenda. Aí não gostou muito não, vamos dar uma olhada.
How would you compare this festivals? Because Woodstock has the motto that peace and love in Rock in Rio. The motto of this festival is for a better world. Do you really believe that a huge event like this can bring any change?
Well, I think that just having a bunch of people thinking that the festival is for a better world and having people thinking that way is more important than anything. Just to keep the positive feelings about improving the world going and having young people thinking about making things better. However it happens, whether it's organized or disorganized or a success or a failure or whatever, the idea of doing it and trying to make a difference is just really positive, and it's a good thing. Rock and roll will never die.
What about Crazy Horse? They are joining you this time in Brazil because you spent 30 years in your career playing with these guys, some with other guys, but you are always with them.
Always come back to the Crazy Horse because it's fun. You'll see.
You're still having fun doing rock and roll.
Oh, we have a lot of fun, and we don't care if we screw it up or not. Doesn't matter. We're not. You'll notice that we'll screw things up quite a bit while we're out there, but it doesn't matter. Right. We're just having a good time. Anybody can join in if they want to.
What about the guys from Pearl Jam? They join you in one of the recent tour.
Yeah. Oh, they're great. We like playing with Pearl Jam, and I like recording with the band. They're good.
Next day I went to the dentist. He moved a piece and I lost some blood.
Ever heard the Oasis version? The Oasis version for Hey Hey My My?
I heard it the other night. That was good.
Did you like it?
Yeah, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
There's more to the picture than meets the eye.
As most of the rock supporters take you as a rock legend, what do you say about that?
Oh, they can call me anything they want to. It doesn't matter to me.
But it means a lot for them.
I'm with them 100%. I'll be there.
Are you looking forward to see any other artists in this festival? Same lineup, Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, I missed REM and I missed Beck, and I missed even though they were in Argentina when I was there, I was doing something else at night with my wife.
We're talking about festival, we're talking about Woodstock. How do you think youth is different now?
I don't think they're different at all. It's the same. It's just different clothes.
How do you think they're getting
the same clothes? Look at you.
I like that.
It's the same.
Or it's just special for the interview.
Não, e além do que, o cara é uma figura. Olha só. Bom, isso aqui eu tinha que mostrar pra vocês. Eu tinha que me exibir um pouquinho. Isso aqui, gente, é um autógrafo do Neil Young. Isto é, um legítimo autógrafo do Neil Young que eu consegui no dia dessa entrevista aí que o Edgar foi fazer. E eu fui lá simplesmente tietar, porque realmente não costumo fazer isso, mas neste caso era imprescindível. E o cara foi muito gente fina, deu um autógrafo, tirou fotos, ficou ouvindo eu falar um monte de coisa e nem ligou. Bom, agora a gente vai ver o que o Mike Mills e o Peter Buck do R.E.M. conversaram com o Edgar antes de uma das melhores apresentações do Rock in Rio 3.
We've been waiting for you for so long here in Brazil. Are you guys excited to present, to performing here for the first time?
We're very excited. We always like to play a new place, you know, a new audience, and see how the reaction is. So we're very glad to be here.
What do you feel when you, emotionally, what do you feel when you face a huge audience like this in a festival? Is there something that, you know...
Terror.
Terror!
Pure fear, yeah. That's what allows you to do it. You get terrified, you get the adrenaline, you get all pumped up, and you go up there and play.
Do you have any plans to play around the world with this new album? With this, you're going to release, I think it's in May.
Yes.
Right. Actually, I don't know that we're going to tour. We're playing this show and then the one in Buenos Aires, and that may be all for this year.
Right.
But we're not sure yet.
Talking about this new album lyrically, you know, what do you want to get through to your fans? What is the message about in terms of lyrics?
We're not a message band. We don't really have a big message to give to everybody. We just try to make music that we think is emotional and evocative and you know, inspirational to listen to, and whatever the listener takes away from that is up to the individual.
Talking about Nando Reis, how was your contribution to his album, to his latest album? You played, I think, in a couple of tracks.
Right. He recorded in Seattle with Jack Endino producing and Barrett Martin playing drums, and I played with Barrett. And they just invited me down. I think I played mandolin and 12-string, and I thought the record sounded really great. As a matter of fact, the second day I was here, I turned on the radio in my room and heard the song I played on. And I just went, God, I've heard that before. What is that? It's like, oh yeah, that's me. I played on that record.
You have a peculiar way to compose, to write music. Why did you decide to record this album in different places like you know, Dublin and Vancouver, Miami, Athens? Why did you decide that?
Well, they're all cities we like very much. I think if you do some work in different cities, it keeps. I think if you stay in one place too long, maybe you get a little stale. So we're just trying to keep it fresh and exciting for us. We've managed to get here with our integrity and self-respect pretty much intact. And you know, as far as getting the music out to the world, you know, you want people to like it, but basically we make the record for the three of us. And then if it goes over with everybody else, that's great.
Why did you decide to work again with Pat McCarthy that has worked in another album?
Well, he's a very, very good producer, and we like him as a person, and we get along well, and you know, we tend to pull in the same direction in the studio, so we said, why not use him again?
Bom, o Especial Rock in Rio vai ficando por aqui. A organização prometeu uma próxima edição do festival para 2003. A gente fica aqui aguardando. Bom, enquanto isso eu deixo vocês com o próprio R.E.M. e Everybody Hurts e a gente se vê por aí. Tchau.